Carroll County, with its flat-topped mountains covered with upland forests of oak and hickory, known as the Ozark Mountain Range, was formed on November 1, 1823, and named for Charles Carroll, a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Some of the most spectacular scenery in the Ozarks is found here. Forests, meadows, limestone bluffs, beautiful lakes, crystal clear springs and rivers, coupled with family farms and environment-friendly cities, make Carroll County a wonderful place to live. Carroll County Solid Waste Authority's management activities began in the early 1990s when the county judge, along with the mayors of Berryville, Eureka Springs, and Green Forest, developed a comprehensive solid waste management plan which included collection, disposal, recycling, reduction, special materials, and education. The authority now collects and properly disposes of 16,000 tons of waste through the transfer station and processes in excess of 3 million pounds of material at the recycling center.
I was fortunate to have been serving as Carroll County Judge when the Solid Waste Authority was established, along with Mayor McKinney of Berryville, Mayor Larimer of Green Forest, Mayor Harris of Eureka Springs, and Jim Waldron, the city manager. We started to develop a solid waste management plan. We all felt that it was very important for the plan to place heavy emphasis on protecting our environment and educating the citizens on the benefits of recycling, reuse, and reduction. One of our first actions was to establish curbside recycling in each of our participating cities and to put in place some local drop-off centers in rural areas of the county. We then hired an education coordinator who would work with the civic groups, the schools, and local business to educate them on the programs that we were implementing. The Carroll County Solid Waste Authority was one of the first in the state, and now we're recognized as having one of the most efficient collection programs and the most efficient and broad recycling program, if not the best, in the entire area. The program's success can be attributed to the citizens of the county participating at both work, home, and at school.
My name is David Gilmore, and I'm a 5th grade teacher here at the Berryville Intermediate School. To our family, it's important to recycle because we're allowed only 1 bag of trash in town per week, and recycling helps us keep that goal. We're able to help the environment and take care of things we need for our future and our kids. My children need to know at home how important it is to recycle. We need to practice what we preach. We hope that what we teach here at school will transfer to the home as well. We want them to know that recycling is not only important at school, but at home as well. And we hope that they transfer that to their own children someday. We also hope that our students can be a role model to the younger students, such as their younger siblings and younger friends, and that they can demonstrate how important it is to recycle.
Carroll County Solid Waste Authority provides curbside recycling to each resident of the 3 Class A cities, Berryville, Eureka Springs, and Green Forest, as well as many customers located in more rural areas of the county. A goal of the authority is to provide this service to each county resident regardless of where they reside. Collection personnel travel an average of 200 miles each day and collect over 13,000 pounds of material to be recycled. The recycle bins placed at the curbside are collected in a single stream process, with the exception of the paper products, which are placed in a separate compartment in the truck. When the route is completed, the material is then transported to the recycling process center located in Eureka Springs, where it is unloaded into the central collection area. Initially, the school education programs were generating the most interest, and our students were quick to understand the importance of the recycling programs. We are fortunate that many families in the area were introduced to the recycling process by their children. In addition to the families starting to recycle, each of the public school systems, Berryville, Eureka Springs, and Green Forest, as well as Clear Springs School, a private school located in Eureka, have implemented quality recycling programs.
Recycling is very important to our community and our school. We have an outdoor classroom which teaches many green and sustainable activities to our kids, such as recycling. Carroll County Solid Waste has partnered with our school to purchase bins and expand our recycling program. Here at the Berryville Intermediate, we've been recycling for a few years now, and we've expanded as the years have passed. At first, we just started off by recycling paper, but then we added cans, plastic bottles, and plastic sacks as well.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Roney from the Green Forest Middle School and kind of the founding member of the Recycle program at Green Forest. We have, up to this point, recycled about 10 ton of paper since January 2011. We are recycling all of our aluminum cans from the lunchroom. We've got those ladies on board. So far this school year, we have 549 cans, 1 gallon cans, that we've recycled, along with all of our plastics and our corrugated cardboard. Here in our East Lab, all of our students are responsible for writing the grants. They're also for producing and making all of the posters. You can see some of them in the background that they put out. We put them throughout the town, also throughout all of the buildings in the school. We have public service announcements that they will put on the radio and produce those as well. So they are kind of our publicists to help us encourage our recycling program.
Convincing local business owners to recycle was initially a significant challenge, but now many of our business leaders embrace recycling and acknowledge that a good recycling program will save them money. Equally important is that commercial recycling is recognized as environmental stewardship by our business community.
Tyson Foods is committed to being good stewards of the environment, and this cardboard recycling program is a very important part of our commitment. The net benefit provided to Tyson Foods in 2010 totaled $688,000, which is very important to our company and to our stockholders. The financial benefits of our cardboard recycling program is very important to Tyson Foods, but we are also able to share some of our benefits with the environment. Our cardboard recycling program in 2010 allowed us to save 63,000 trees, 6 million gallons of water, 7,400 barrels of oil, and 11,000 cubic yards of landfill space.
Our recycling bin that we constructed is made out of all recycled products such as old staircase landings, fencing from various playground equipment. So that was a unique project just to show that you can make something out of nothing. We also recycle all of our large equipment items such as PTAC units, refrigerators, stoves, and ranges, and we have a gentleman that comes by and picks those units up. Plus he captures all the freon from those units to better the environment.
In addition to the curbside collection program, there are 3 drop-off centers located in the county. The collection centers are an important part of the overall program as they offer citizens located in remote areas of the county an opportunity to recycle each item that is collected in the curbside bins, as well as the addition of cardboard. It is very important that people sort their material and place each item in the proper container. Doing this reduces the possibility of some material becoming contaminated and also enables the staff at the Central Processing Center to maintain a very high level of efficiency. The sites located in Berryville and Green Forest are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, while the drop-off center in Eureka Springs is open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Hi, my name is Jim Fliss. I'm the high school teacher at the Clear Springs School. Recycling is a part of their everyday classroom experience. They recycle their water bottles, their papers, cardboard, and in fact all the grade levels do that at the school.
We want to keep our area clean, and I think that recycling is a good way to keep everything out of the landfill. I'm hoping by doing this we're setting a mold for younger kids to do it, because I think if you start at a young age, you'll make it a habit and you'll do it for the rest of your life.
Our townspeople are doing a great job of learning about what to do with their trash. And our park system is putting recycling receptacles alongside every trash can. That makes people think before they put that aluminum can in the trash. Well, it's right there. Let's put it in the recycling. And that might carry back to their own homes. And remember, it takes 2 seconds to put it in the recycling instead of in the trash. And then bring it here. It's simple, it's easy. I can hear the sounds of people recycling behind me right now. People who are thinking about their world.
With the exception of cardboard and paper, the material collected on curbside routes, as well as the material that comes from the drop-off centers, is dumped at a central collection area and then pushed onto an inclined conveyor belt. The material will then be moved up to the sort floor, where it will be automatically dropped onto a conveyor that will move the material along the sorting line. At that time, recycling center staff will separate the plastic bottles, aluminum cans, glass bottles, and milk jugs. A magnetic roller located at the end of the sort conveyor pulls out the steel cans. Each category of material is captured in a separate storage bunker. The recyclable materials will remain in the individual storage bunkers until enough material has been collected to make a bale. Cardboard and paper must be handled separately. The cardboard, rather than being unloaded at the central collection area, is dropped directly at the cardboard processing line. It is then pushed onto a conveyor that will feed the cardboard baler directly. Paper, although handled separately, is processed and decontaminated through the main sort line.
We have 4 different balers that we use. We have 3 of them here, which are vertical balers. They each have a set and distinctive purpose. Like this one here is used for nothing but aluminum foil. This is where we put all the aluminum foil that they took off of the line up there. Our next baler here is strictly for aluminum cans. And then that baler way over there is strictly for our steel cans and steel items. This is our big boy here. This is what they call a horizontal baler. This is what we use to bale all of our cardboard, our newspaper, and our plastics. The normal bale weight for paper and our cardboard weighs normally around 1,500 to 2,500 pounds apiece, just depending on whether it's wet and how big the bales are. Plastics that we bale in there normally have a bale weight of about 1,000 pounds. And we bale 20 to 40,000 pounds of cardboard every week to week and a half. I do about 20,000 pounds of paper a week. Plastics run about 1,000 pounds a bale, and we do those once a week, and we get 3 to 4 bales out of that per week.
VIA Recyclable's job is to buy and sell the materials that come into the Carroll County Solid Waste Authority. We look at a few things when it comes to selling the materials. One of the things we look at is to make sure that we're selling it to a company that's going to use it for its highest purpose. For example, newspaper that comes into Carroll County used to be sold for kitty litter. And we found another avenue where someone would buy it and turn it into cellulose insulation. So anytime you find a new construction or remodel your home and feel like you want to put some insulation in there, if you buy cellulose insulation, you'll be supporting the newspaper recycling here at Carroll County Solid Waste Authority. Another thing that's very important for VIA Recyclables is to find domestic markets for our materials at Carroll County Solid Waste Authority. We think it's really important to sell materials to companies within the United States, and we want those materials to be made into products that are made within the United States as well.
All the material you recycle, such as aluminum, paper, plastic, glass, and cardboard, are made into thousands of recycled content products. You may be buying recycled and not even know it. For example, most cereal boxes, aluminum cans, steel cans, and glass bottles have recycled content. Many products we use at home, including paper towels, detergent bottles, garden hoses, paint, carpet, insulation, clothing, and shoes, may very well have recycled materials. Often, school supplies such as pens, pencils, paper, and notebooks are manufactured using recycled materials. The choice to buy products with recycled content is the smart choice. When shopping, look for arrows on the products you're about to purchase and read the label. This is the best way to ensure that the product truly contains materials that were recycled. Now, let's go shopping. And remember, buy only what you need and use what you buy. Buy products made from recycled materials, and if possible, bring your own reusable shopping bags.
Hello, my name is Gary Gray. I'm the manager of Carroll County Solid Waste Authority's recycling facilities. Recycling is a three-step process, hence the three arrows in the recycling symbol. The first step of recycling is collection. Collection is when you place your items in the bin at the curb for us to pick up, or when you take them to the recycling center and place them in a bin. The second step is manufacturing. That's when we send the recyclable items that we've collected to companies to be processed into raw materials to be made into new items. The final step is buying products made from recycled materials. That closes the loop and keeps programs like we have here in Carroll County running. Remember, everything you buy affects the environment, and some choices are better than others. Thank you for working with us to help protect the local environment and to make Carroll County an even better place to live.